the colonial building, and again Asian the temple architecture. It's not typical Sri Lankan. It's a mixture of Thailand or the East Asian architecture, including the colonial style building, typical colonial style building. So originally this was built about 200 years before, but all the new building, what you see today, belongs to recent past, maybe 50-60 years old one. You can see in the palm the lotus flower. It symbolizes the purity of Buddha's character. So, no any significant, just to show that the lotus flower and like purity.
See the dot on the forehead. That's Hindu also, though.
No, it's actually different. Buddha, it says again his unique feature. Buddha had hair on the forehead. Here on the forehead.
So a bit of hair there.
Yeah. So it says Buddha has had 32 unique characteristics or the body features of his body. Instead of 32 teeth, it says Buddha had 40. Instead of his hair just like curly hair. And also Buddha's when he spread the arm, it's long like that way. Yeah. The feet. That's the temple elephant. So, the temple keeps that elephant. No, it's still young. I guess maybe around 15, 16 years old.
Nice to see you.
I think he's coming here today. But keep the distance, don't get lost in.
That's the girl.
It seems like male one because the backbone is curved. The female backbone is flat.
So now I can't fit. It's big. I can relate that.
This is a male. They said evidently looking for food.
The male one is curved, and the female one is flat. So how you?
He knows.
How you doing?
How old is this?
Oh, just only 8 years. 8 years old. Baby. Because it's better to, otherwise it's difficult from their childhood.
It's going over there? Yeah. So many beautiful scenes here. Gene, you need to be careful with your bag.
People to celebrate, on birthdays. So, for the baby is going to celebrate his first birthday, first year.
Happy birthday!
Yeah. So they have come here for some blessing and take some photograph for their memory.
Yes, very nice.
Sayul,
Very handsome.
very handsome. Okay, thank you very much. Wish you all the best. These go figures, we call go figures. In Sri Lankan art,
Kind of like the gargoyles on the cathedrals.
The elephant is turning the water on and off to get a drink.
Amazing. Filling up his trunk.
holy tree of Buddhist people. Why? While Buddha was meditating, Buddha sat under Bodhi tree, and sometimes he did not eat, and what he ate, only the leaves went off from the Bodhi tree and the fruits came down from the tree, and he survived with the leaves and the fruits of the Bodhi tree, and it provided shelter to the Buddha. So once Buddha attained the enlightenment, what he did was first to pay his homage, gratitude to the Bodhi tree as it helped him to attain the enlightenment. He just standing in front of the Bodhi tree and look at the Bodhi tree without blinking his eyes for over 7 days. Can we imagine that kind of determination or the power of a person? What he did was he meditated, but he So he meditated again in front of the Buddha and paying gratitude to the Bodhi tree. Bodhi means Bodhi tree, the tree of wisdom.
Wisdom.
Yeah, wisdom. So since then, the people started worshipping the Bodhi tree. Even today we believe that. So when we do some kind of offerings, they just go around and pour water. Just go around and pour water and do kind of offering. We believe that we get some relief for our day-to-day problems, especially when we have bad time, evil time, family members suffering from bad illness, sickness. So we come here and do some offerings and get the blessing. We believe that, especially the pregnant mothers, they are coming here for a blessing, for safe delivery and healthy baby. And those newly married couple are also coming just to have, expecting a baby, just to have healthy baby, good baby. We have that kind of beliefs. Okay, this tree can help us. And again, we believe that some supernatural being just can hang around here and waiting for human life. So kind of things we believe that. And again, the scientifically it's proved that the Bodhi tree, Ficus religiosa, liberates the highest amount of oxygen among all trees. So when you be under a bodhi tree, you feel naturally very relaxing, calm, peace, very cool.
We always go clockwise.
Yes, clockwise.
The birds.
Banyan tree, right? Is it a banyan tree? I don't know. Yes, it looks kind of.
Yeah, this tree I guess.
Hair relics of the Buddha.
And some very valuable statues made of crystal, gems, gold, jade. Relics of Buddha, that is very important to have such amount of relics of the body relics. The hair relics actually taken while Buddha was in alive. So when people ask some stars,
Wow.
and the head monk of the temple and our prime minister today and the president today and the previous president Rajapaksa, he became very popular character, but he lost his election. I will tell you the story.
Well, there's Prince Charles with the...
Yeah. And the temple tusker, see that how big tusk he had. He died a couple of years before. Naturally he died, he reached his 70s. Then he died. And these are the offerings to the Buddhist monk. And trade, just for the monk what they need for their living, the basic things. The begging bowl or the meal bowl and the robe, one undercloth, no comb because they shave hair, but they should have something to stitch the needle and thread, and razor, kind of items are there.
All those books.
Lately, sometimes I see the village, the boys, age of 5, they can start their schools, but till then they are going to kindergarten or Montessori. Sure. Sure. How old are you? How old? I just asked how old are you?
Would you smile?
How old are you? How old are you? Can I
Hold this.
My dear friends, so now we can meet this venerable sir. His name is Venerable Dhammagavesi. So you can address this monk, Venerable Sir. Venerable Sir. So it is how we address.
So welcome to Dhammagavesi Buddhist Monastery. You spend 2 hours with me, so I am going to explain how we spend 2 hours. You will have another opportunity to take photograph and things like that. So please join with us meditation first, then we can take photograph.
Just came out from the water and bloom, and again it doesn't touch the mud or the water, so all the time remain above the water. So something is like very special flower. It grows in the mud but bloom out of the mud. That's why something is like, so it finally will become like a rose. fall inside. Like that way.
Is that it?
Something is like very special flower. It grows in the mud but bloom
Yeah,
out of the mud.
yeah.
That's why something.
You're nearly there. Yeah, you did it.
Okay, so now then after what you can do is break the stem and place on the water.
Does it matter which water?
No, it doesn't matter. So you can do more individual to upstairs. There is a beautiful casket in which the relics of the Buddha is kept. The drums are offered to honor that relics. Each and every place where the relics of the Buddha is kept, doing that kind of drum offerings. Now we are going to offer these flowers. Okay, can
We'll
have.
take one.
Yeah.
They don't eat that.
There's some right there in the town, and they walk right.
Her father. In Pali, Pita. Mother, Mata, brother, brother. Mind, mano. Very similar. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Homage to her. Iti piso bhagava araham samma sambuddho vidya. So when you please the God, He rewards you. Is that right? Yeah. But Buddhism is not like that. God, the Creator, is there forever. This flower symbolizes hardening. Light symbolizes fire element. Incense symbolizes air element, and water symbolizes water. So, as I told you, it's part of our meditation. When you do rituals, we recite stanzas, gatha, we call gatha, Pali stanzas. So in that stanzas, it is meditative stanzas. When you look at the meaning of those stanzas, it reminds us the true nature of our body. The body is made of 4 elements, so each element is meditative object. For example, when we offer flower, we recite stanzas. In that stanza says, this flower is blooming, beautiful, and very soft. But it's in the future fade out, discolored, and die. The same way, our body fade out and die one day. USA, how we wake up, shake hands. In the same way, we don't shake hands with mom. So what else you do? So when you see someone, mom or someone, so you will do like this. Both hands together and say hello. Why you do this? This is called Anjali, very nice word. Anjalina Gilyana, that name came from Asia, Anjali. That Anjali, when you once you did Anjali, hands together, you have to keep your hand somewhere. Where you keep? Here. Why you keep here? Heart. But it represents emotion. Like love, kindness, friendship, warmness, those emotions. So with loving kindness or love, you welcome or respect. Only when you respect Buddha, you keep your hands here. What is here? Oh, brain. Brain. It represents intelligence. So in psychology, it says the best character who has balance is emotion and intelligence. EQ and IQ, balanced character is the best character. So we show we have balance our emotion and intelligence, and with that we respect it. So how to show it? There are 7 steps as I told you. First one, contribution. Second, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Shall we do it? Can you follow? Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hang on a second. No, okay.
विहिंसुपरत्या ब्रह्मचर्यानुग्रहाय इति पुराणं च वेदना.
But later they got proper accommodations given by kings. The king built some special house, rooms for Buddhist monk. Anyway, traditionally, what monk can have? This is the begging bowl or the meal bowl.
Taking the lunch.
Yeah. It's metal. Sometimes it could be brass, sometimes it could be silver. The monk robes. In that pack, it includes this kind of 3 pieces.
Yeah, there must be a double dress.
It says this is the undercloth of a monk, just to wrap around the body. Then the big robe. So this is what we see that along the body. And again they have another piece. See here, some monks put, once they dressed up, they put a piece of cloth along the body.
Sash.
Yeah.
Shoulder.
Now, the color they were wearing inside was more brown to me. Looked like it was lighter brown in
Oh yes,
color.
it varied from we have 3 sects mainly. In Sri Lankan tradition we have 3 sects. So those monks use 3 different colors. Not particularly, it could be varied from orange color to red color. So in between, no blue color or white color.
Right.
So in between.
But was theirs dyed with saffron and when they use a different mordant to get the color?
No, in early days actually traditionally how they just prepared the clothes, they just used yellow color, I mean the turmeric for coloring.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Which didn't attract insects and again animals, that color. So protected your body. But today we don't use that kind of coloring or the turmeric natural colors we don't use. We use artificial colors. The belt tied.
The belt.
Yeah. And again I said that needle and thread. I said that.
Yeah.
And the razor
Steady hand.
to shave their head as well as the
Yeah.
And they shave their own heads?
trainer. Otherwise, other dirts can come in.
This fan.
Yeah. So see that. So the fan.
Just to keep cool.
Yeah, keep cold. And this is the umbrella, traditional monk umbrella.
Wow. That's amazing.
कोई के दादी
Buddha traveling
මේක මේ උඩ උස්සන්නද?
Oh yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
This is the umbrella the monk used. This is actually made of palm,
Yeah.
a kind of palm leaves. Their lifestyle is different. So they all Buddhist monks wake up earlier. He said that 3 o'clock, like that. At least 4 o'clock they wake up. Half of the then we can find the huge cave and divided into shrine rooms, in which we can find very beautiful ancient Buddhist statues, more than 150, and again beautiful paintings done on the rock. Other side Tamil and other side English. You can go to the shades and wait here. Jane, come on over so you can get your... Give me, I can help you.
Look at the baby, a little boy.
There are about nearly 155 to 160 Buddhist statues you can find inside, and beautiful murals, paintings you see inside. So you can find Asia's largest ceiling painting in a Buddhist temple in this place. Beautiful paintings you can see on the ceiling, and all finished with natural colors. That's why it's still preserved very well.
Kiezen, wo die heilige Monte macht gut und wieder gute Besserung. Das ist eine unserer Glaube, ja?
If you want, you can go to other side and take photograph. Another statue is there. Chief disciple of the Buddha, Anand. No, to other side. That way. Nirvana von Gottes von Symbol.
And even be careful, guys.
So people here come here with their day-to-day problems and wishes. So they come here and make vows. They offer this kind of sprout coconut sprout. Especially pregnant mothers, or the mothers who are expecting babies, come with these trees and offer to the God. And in having healthy baby, and you are offering healthy plants.
That's a nice wall. Very nice. That would help replenish the trees. Sadly, on the population, not the coconut tree, but
So each and every
read something up there. One of the, from way back there, they look like
those are Buddhist plants of the human. So it mentioned the name of the son. The parents have mentioned the name of the son, and just to get rid of sati, influence of the sati. Oh, look at the cave. So the gutters they have made 1,000 years before, just straight the water drop down.
certain drinks to the Buddha before people having their breakfast, lunch and dinner for respect. Without offering, we don't eat.
He was supposed to have 1,000 tusks represented by weapons, and Mara with his followers tried to disturb Buddha throwing some the kind of arms and the thunders to the body of Buddha. But see here what happened to the Mara. He fell off from the tusker because the Mara questions Buddha how you prove that you attain the enlightenment. Buddha said that okay, I can prove, and he says that all the world will witness for my enlightenment, and Buddha touches the earth, touch the earth. In all the world, it says vibrated for a while. So the Mara realized, oh, now he achieved the enlightenment. No more I can defeat him. So the Mara fell off from the tusker, and his retrieves or the followers just ran away after that. Buddha attained the enlightenment. And very beautiful.
Horoscope is dance like that.
Demons.
Color lotus flower. It symbolizes the pure Greek statue. So the later on we developed our own style. India developed their own style, Sri Lanka developed our own style. But at the beginning of the statue, all made during and significant of this the ceiling as well. The significance of those statues are made of wooden and plastic scaffold. Those are wooden. Some are cement. The big one cement. The cement mean all early days also they have good cement mix. And he said the one is responsible for creating this cave. See that how it looks like. I showed you the photograph of bride costumes almost similar. The traditional Sri Lankan bride grooms costume. Today how they dress up like the king dress code. Yeah, for their majesty. While Buddha is how English
numerous branches. It's just because of the shape of the leaf. I see, okay.
See the beautiful colors still preserved.
Yes, yeah.
Or blue color, then orange.
Is now as the coding von Maharagama hat gebaut, ja? Diesen einen Alarm hier, darum kommen viele Termite. Guck mal, das sehen viele alles Termite, das kommt alles. Diese Namen bei England haben diesen Alarm.
what was down there back. I know the two, but they're very, I don't think it's worth it. They're not in as good shape as these.
Yeah, this one's quite good, isn't it? I guess it's because it's late.
I thought the
Right.
पूजा मल्ले पूजा मल्ले Sri Lanka.
Yeah, we have daughters.
वालीगाड़ में ना दिन रिकॉर्ड कर मल्ला है पूजा मल्ला कराया ना पूजा विला मल्ले मराया ना पूजा विला
So look at the Buddhist flag hanging. This flag is created for the aura, the colors of the aura. Now we are going to offer these flowers and burn incense and light oil lamps along with the local people. First we are going to do that. And then after, in the temple, we are going to see the ceremony. The drum beatings, flute playing and meal offerings to the tooth relic casket inside. And then after, I would like to take you to the upstairs to see the relic casket. It's very beautiful. Only thing that there may be hundreds of people up there. Here the monks, you see that they belong to the highest caste. And again the caste system in Sri Lanka, it's best example, living example. You see, each and every person of the temple, they belongs to different caste and they have particular duty. It's coming from his father or their father, forefathers, like that, generation to generation. They feel that it's great honor to the family. Ah, this is that, this in Montessori. She is in Montessori. Where are you, Panti? Grade 3. What's your name? What's your name? What's your name? Dugi nama mokada?
No name. Her name is Kitty Cat.
What's your name? Tagi nama mokada? The temple tusker, along with another nearly more than 80 tuskers, or the elephants, I mean tuskers mean the elephant having tusks, right? Carry tooth relic of the Buddha. The temple tusker carried the casket on his back over 10 days. The most colorful day is the final day, called the full moon day of month of August. And nearly 3,000 participants, like drummers, dancers, acrobats, flag bearers, note bearers, march on the streets. Very colorful, very beautiful festival. Okay, my dear friends, right. So now I want to explain what we are going to do and what we are going to see. Now Now we are in front of the relic casket chamber. This is the chamber. Upstairs the relic is kept. But all the offerings and the drumming and the flute playing taken place here. So around 9:20, another hour time, we will be gathering around here. They will just put a code. Nobody can enter this area. We have to watch it out from the outside. It could be noisy. We are not going to watch it maximum 5 minutes because it lasts more than 1 hour. Then after, those who like to see the casket, I will take you upstairs. The people will be going upstairs. Then we'll go to the upstairs and see the casket. But now, before that, I want to go upstairs and offer flowers to the two, along with you. Then after I go to the incense and oil lamp place and to offer these things, right? So first I go and just put some water and come back. You can stay here. I want to see that how I want to train flowers. It means we always offer the Buddha, most holiest person of the Buddhist person, people, to the most pure thing, clean point.
Oh, pieces of flower. This is so beautiful. Yeah, I thought it was water.
Yeah. Just for the peace of your mind and happiness of your mind and the peace of all the world.
I'll take 10.
The casket. They feel that it's a great thing in their lifetime. Some people come here once in their lifetime. Yeah. So some people maybe every year. Right. And especially the kids.
Yeah.
When they just reach 4 months, 6 months, every Buddhist family, the first journey is to Toothalik temple of the Buddha here. I took my both kids here, and we get the special chance that the newly born babies get the special chance to get the middle of in front of the chamber. The mother can keep the baby, and she is allowed to go inside the chamber to get the bless.
Oh, nice.
Every children, I mean the newly born children.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we shall walk through this crowd and you can place the flower bed. Okay, we shall go down. We can
एक वो मोड़ी है
it's hot. Yeah.
Well, it is fire.
All like that. you can go there and
That's a good idea. Which hand do you wear it on? Your right or your left? Probably the left.
More temples.
Socks too.
different purposes like quarters for the servants and the officials, and that building was built during the British time after 1800s. See the little more new roof, but see the beautiful pillars, the wooden pillars here.
Never be the same.
Right, okay, so here in this is the image house of the Tooth Relic Temple of Kandy. So the painting you see there, they depict the epic journey of the tooth relic of the Buddha. So the passing away of the Buddha, how the tooth was taken, and then after it was handed over to a king of India, and later on 4th century AD it was brought to Sri Lanka. Then after it moved from one kingdom to another kingdom, and around 14th century it came to Kandy and remained till today in Kandy. So it's highly honored and highly respected relics of the Buddha.
Beautiful ceiling.
family member suffering from bad illness, sickness. So we come here and do some offerings and get the blessing. We believe that, especially the pregnant mothers, they are coming here for a blessing, for safe delivery and healthy baby. And those newly married couple are also coming just to have, expecting the baby, just to have healthy baby, good baby. We have that kind of beliefs. Okay, this tree can help us. And again, we believe that some supernatural being just can hang around here and waiting for human life. So kind of things we believe that. And again, the scientifically it's proved that the Bodhi tree, Ficus religiosa, liberates the highest amount of oxygen among all trees. So when you be under a Bodhi tree, you feel naturally very relaxing, calm, peace, very cool.
You always go clockwise?
Yes, clockwise.
The birds, banyan, right? Is it a banyan tree? I don't think so. Yes, it looks kind of.
Yeah, this tree I guess.
Hair relics of the Buddha.
And some very valuable statues made of crystal, gems, gold, jade. Relics of Buddha, that is very important to have such amount of relics of the body relics. The hair relics actually taken while Buddha was in alive. So when people ask in some church, and the head monk of the temple and our the colonial building and again Asian the temple architecture. It's not typical Sri Lankan. It's a mixture of Thailand or the East Asian architecture, including the colonial style building, typical colonial style building. So originally this was built about 200 years before, but all the new building, what you see today, belongs to recent past, maybe 50-60 years old one. You can see in the palm the lotus flower. It symbolizes the purity of Buddha's character. So no any significant, just to show that the lotus flower and like purity.
See the dot on the forehead. That's Hindu also, though.
No, it's actually different. Buddha, it says again his unique feature. Buddha had hair on the forehead. Here on the forehead. So
hair there?
Yeah. So it says Buddha has had 32 unique characteristics or the body features of his body. Instead of 32 teeth, it says Buddha had 40. Instead of his hair. I guess may oh, just only 8 years. 8 years old. Baby. Because it's better to, so otherwise it's difficult for from their childhood on.
It's going over there? Yeah. So many beautiful scenes here. Gene, you need to be careful with your bag.
People to celebrate, I mean, on birthdays. So, for the baby is going to celebrate his first birthday, first year.
Happy birthday.
Yeah. So they have come here for some blessing and take some photograph for their memory.
Yes, very nice.
Sayul,
Very handsome.
very handsome. Okay, thank you very much. Wish you all the best. These go figures, we call go figures. In Sri Lankan art,
Kind of like the gargoyles on the cathedrals.
The elephant is turning the water on and off to get a drink.
Amazing, huh? Filling up his trunk.
holy tree of Buddhist people. Why? While Buddha was meditating, Buddha sat under Bodhi tree, and sometimes he did not eat, and what he ate, only the leaves went off from the Bodhi tree and the fruits came down from the tree, and he survived with the leaves and the fruits of the Bodhi tree, and it provided shelter to the Buddha. So once Buddha attained the enlightenment, what he did was first to pay his homage, gratitude to the Bodhi tree as it helped him to attain the enlightenment. He just standing in front of the Bodhi tree and look at the Bodhi tree without blinking his eyes for over 7 days. Can we imagine that kind of determination or the power of a person? What he did was he meditated, So he meditated again in front of the Buddha and paying gratitude to the Bodhi tree. Bodhi means Bodhi tree, the tree of wisdom.
Wisdom?
Yeah, wisdom. So since then, the people started worshipping the Bodhi tree. Even today we believe that. So when we do some kind of offerings, they just go around and pour water. Just go around and pour water and do kind of offering. We believe that we get some relief for our day-to-day problems, especially when we have bad time, evil time, just like curly hair. And also Buddha's, when he stretched the arm, it's long like that. Yeah. The feet. That's the temple elephant. So, temple keeps that elephant. No, it's still young. I guess maybe around 15, 16 years old.
It's nice to see them.
But keep the distance, don't get lost in.
That's the girl.
It seems like a male one because the backbone is curved. The female backbone is flat.
I can't fit. Too big. I can relate that.
The back
This is a male. They said evidently looking for food.
The male one is curved and the female one is flat. So how you
He knows.
I will tell you.